It's no secret that I'm a big movie lover. But instead of me talking about movies, I wanted to get your perspective on something that I've been noticing and want to kind of gauge if you've been noticing the same trends yourself. And if you have, how do you feel about it? Okay? And that is this pattern within movies where even if it's more of a drama, many times the filmmakers are scared to have a scene solely be sincere. You know, where at the end of something, like it's a heartfelt moment, everything's like, you know, people are crying or whatever, and all of a sudden, you know, just a joke needs to be thrown in there because we have to uplift it right away. You know, we can't let, you know, God forbid, people are kind of within that emotional scope. Again, it's not a hard and fast rule. It's not every movie. But I do find that a lot of movies tend to have that, where a lot of their serious scenes get undercut at the end with some sort of joke. And as I said, I want to know from your perspective, do you see that trend? Do you see that pattern? Or am I just, you know, honing in on it too many times? You know, someone tells me like, hey, look for everything red in a room, and I'm now seeing like, you know, even something that's like not quite red, but I'm seeing it as red because I want to identify more things as red. So that's point number one is, you know, am I correct in that assessment? And two, you know, as I said, does it bother you? You know, I'm curious. I really want to know as a storyteller. I'm curious now. You know, just from my own perspective, regardless of whether or not, you know, how it's kind of happening, I do feel that, you know, in the instances that it does happen, to whatever percentage it may be, it's one of those things like the filmmakers just don't trust themselves that the audience can get behind it. And it's like, if we just insert a joke, not that it's a cheap way to get the audience back, and it doesn't always work either, but it's like, that's the idea of like, we've gotten away from just sincerity. I don't know. It seems to be part of like a greater cultural aspect to us. I don't know. You know, that's the way I can kind of justify it. Isn't the right word necessarily, but, you know, identify it, understand it. So yeah, I don't know. It's been on my mind, and so I just wanted to kind of pose it out to you, the audience, and you know, see, just gauge the temperature, if you will. Thank you as always for taking time to tune in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.